Welcome to the Pursuit of Learning YouTube. The American people has spoken, and they chose who they chose. This video is all about that. We're going to talk about my opinions and everything that just happened. But before we do so, even though this YouTube channel is not political, I'm trying to switch it up just for today because everybody keeps asking me, why don't you just talk about it on your YouTube channel? Why? And I've been watching hundreds of people's reaction, and one guy actually said he was going to move because Trump won. And you know what state he said he was going to move to? Hawaii. Did you not learn the 50 states when you were in high school? Like, did you not learn that Hawaii is part of the United States and that Trump is also going to be the ruler of the Hawaii? Like, this poor guy is like, I'm moving to Hawaii. And I'm just like, okay. And then Sunny, which you'll see my comments of what I think sooner. And this is not to bash anybody, so please don't come at me. This is not to bash anybody. This is just my beliefs, my thoughts, and why I didn't vote for Kamala Harris. And one of the main reasons was because she wasn't truthful to herself. She couldn't tell me what she wanted to do with the economy and how she's going to fix the economy. All she can tell me was how she wanted to let transgender men in jail be able to get an operation that you and I would have to pay for with our own tax dollars. But transgender men who live and work outside of the jails, who don't get involved in crime, who just live their lives, have to go pay hundreds and thousands of dollars just to get a surgical procedure done. But yet you're going to tell me that these men are going to be able to get it done in prison for free? It's like, what? Who do you think is going to pay for that? Your tax dollars? My tax dollars? And it's like, no. No. And she kept mocking Christianity, and I'm a huge firm believer that Jesus is king, and that's just how I do. So with that said, let's get started on this video. And I hope you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button if you haven't done so. So here are my thoughts, and I cringe at watching The View because The View just comes out with Sunny. Let me just say this. This lady said that she was going to be oppressed. Like almost like going back to slavery, like she lost all her rights as a woman. I'm sitting there going, girl, you still make more money than the general American people. You make more money than we do. Like, you don't have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck. You can afford to send your kids to whatever college you want. You can afford to go out to eat and not have to worry about how much it's going to cost. You don't have to worry about, oh, can I fill in my gas tank? No, you can just pay your nanny, be like, oh, I'm going to go on vacation, have my nanny, blah, blah, blah. Because you and your husband are well off. So it's like, I don't get your logic. I just don't understand people's logic. So, anyways, I hope you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys. Today, as I wake up, I see more news feeds about people calling Trump supporters, especially women, stupid. And my dad agreed. One of the reasons why I voted for the other side is because I am pro-life. And one of my friends was really, really nagging on me about this because she is a Democrat, and I respect her decision as a Democrat, and I am not here to bash anybody if they believe in a different way. That is not my duty. That is not what I am to do. This is why I tell her I respectfully do not debate. So I decided to come and make a video for you guys on my TikTok YouTube channel because I feel like we also need to be informed and also need to know that it's okay if election day didn't go as planned for you, that it's okay. It's only going to get better, because the only way we can make this better is we continue to express our voice in a respectful and a healthy manner, meaning you continue to vote, you continue to keep going out there every time there is an election, and you can change the outcome. Look at what happened with Trump. A lot of Hispanics, a lot of people voted for Trump that weren't expected. Now, hear me out. Now, one of the things that my friend brought up was abortion. And this is one of the things that I told her that I hear all the time about people talking about abortion and how they believe in abortion, but I never hear them taking accountability for their actions. Like, these are people who don't have respect for themselves, I feel like, because they don't know how to be responsible humans, because they're not taking it seriously, a responsibility seriously. Because I said, yeah, some may practice safe sex and accidents can happen, but that's my point. I said a lot of them don't really use their brain sometimes and don't practice safe sex, and they ended up with a what if and what happens. I'm not saying that the majority of girls do that, but the ones that do, it's like, oh, I'll just go toss it. That's what's one of my arguments with her, is because we were watching a video on this girl giving a speech about why she aborted, because she couldn't be a mother and she felt like she couldn't give the baby what she could give, so she decided that it was easier for her to abort because the father wasn't getting present. She wasn't going to be able to go to school and afford college and afford all this and do all this and still be able to do this. But she continued to live a party of destruction, a life of destruction. Like, she continued to party and drink and sleep with other people. And yet, where is your accountability for your actions? That is my point. I said, not every girl is like that. It's just like the message that, I don't know if you guys see The View. I don't watch The View. I think The View is a disgrace. They are a woke agenda, in my opinion, and it has nothing to do with any of them, because they're probably not educated well enough to say things. Because when Sunny came up and said, oh, a lot of white uneducated women voted for Trump, and it's like, how can you say that and not be called a racist? How can you say that and be okay with that? Like, I'm sorry. This is why I was feel like this video needed to be made, because that irked me. For you to criticize other people's beliefs and call them uneducated and start mocking them because they didn't vote for your agenda and your beliefs, it's like, no. And that sounded loud. I'm outside, and there was like almost a car accident right in front of me. Anyways, I live on a busy street now. The freeway's right across the street from me. But besides the point is, I don't watch their show, so that way I have nothing to talk about. So that way I don't talk crap about them, because I don't like their show. But the only reason why I seen this video clip is because it was on my news feed, and then I had a friend send it to me, and she was like, hey, did you see what Sunny said about people who voted for Donald Trump? And I was like, no. And then I opened it up and I seen it, and I was just like, what the heck is wrong with this lady? Like, how are you allowed to say that? Like, this show is so woke, it's not even funny. I don't know. Kamala, the reason why I didn't vote for her, and here's why. She mocked Jesus. She constantly was like mocking him. She couldn't answer any questions that the people kept asking her when they interviewed her. Every time she would try to answer a question, she was like, well, you know, we've... And it's like, yeah. And then how she would always put her hands together and was like, no, answer the question. They're not difficult questions. Just answer them. And I felt like, hopefully, and the reason why I voted for Trump is because he stood up for Jesus, and he said Jesus is king, and I am a Christian, and I believe in Christian values, and I decided to vote for him because even though I'm an immigrant, here's my take on that. A lot of people complain to me that my people, because that's how they said it to me, is your people, your kind, come and take our jobs. And that is so not true. And I said, have you ever gotten upset with these big corporations that hire these people? These big corporations hire these people for a reason. Because A, they know you don't want the job, because you're not going to go out there and you're not going to apply for them. And I said, B, my husband has applied for one of these jobs. One time he went to the fields and he was like, oh, I'm here for this job. They sent me out here. And they told him he was too tall, and he was too tall. And he took it as a racial thing because they told him, you're a white tall dude. We don't need you. And there's a reasoning behind that. A, he gets rights. This is why Julio Cesar Chavez fought for his people, and this is why he made the union. And I was telling my husband, at first I was agreeing with him. I was like, God, what they said was racist, and it's true. It is racist. It wasn't. So I'm making these videos in my car, kind of, sort of, and then later I'll edit them, and I'll probably add more to it in my house. It's just right now, my house is a hot mess, and I am on my way to do some errands. I gotta go to my niece's school because they're gonna get awards. Very proud of them for that. And yeah, 2 of my nieces are getting awards, and then 2 of them are gonna be. I have 4 nieces in general. Well, technically I have 5 girls. So there's Addie, Camila, Leilani, Faye, and Ariana. There's 5 girls in the family. The rest are all boys. But the fact is that I do have 5 nieces is why I voted for Trump. Because my dad and I were just talking, and he was like, and I told him why I voted for him, and he was like, yeah, but you can't beat God. God's the only one. It's like, what do you mean? Because I said that I voted for Trump because he's gonna stop the whole boys going into the girls' bathroom and making it to where boys can't go in there. It has to just be girls. And he's like, you can't stop that. Only God can. He goes, not even him himself. He goes, can't beat God. God is the only one. And I was like, so you're saying that you're okay with Kamala Harris letting boys go into the bathroom while your granddaughters are going to the restroom and just doing whatever they want? He's like, no. He's like, but we can't stop it. He goes, only Jesus can. And I'm just looking at him going, yeah, we can. We can do. He's like, you can't outbeat God. And I was like, that's why God people won. And I told him, because if you think about it, Dad, I said, she made fun of God. And he goes, I know. And then I go, and I can't vote for someone like that. And I said, well, and you're going to tell me that in her administration, what has she done that's better? Do you like being able to go out to eat? He's all, yeah, but I can't afford it. Thank you. Why can you not afford it? Because they like to make things unaffordable for you. They want to keep it that way. And I said, I can't buy a house under her administration, even though you say I will be able to. Oh, she wants to help. She's not going to help. And I do believe that she's not going to help. So Charlie, if you ever see this, my dad is a God-fearing man, just like you try to be. And my dad tries to be a God-fearing man. And he was telling me all this stuff about Trump. Please help. Can you come and teach my dad a few things? Not necessarily convince him that he should like Trump, but that he should understand why Trump is better. Watching every celebrity and all these other people go crazy about Trump winning, and how all these people are complaining about, oh, my rights are taken away because Trump's won. Really? You still get to wake up every day and go to work? I haven't seen anything change. He didn't do that when he was in office last time. What makes you think he's going to do it now? Oh, he's a criminal. He shouldn't be in office. Whatever. The American people have spoken, and they chose who they chose. And whether you like it or not, it's going to be okay. Because at the end of the day, we are a nation that triumphs and keeps moving forward even when it seems dark, there's always light in the shadows. Just remember that you can prevail this. This is not the end of the world, people. You'll be okay. So to the view, you guys are just going to be just fine. And no, you're not going to be oppressed. And you don't have less rights. This lady is whack saying that she thinks that she has less rights because President Trump won. Guys, I don't know what to say other than the people have spoken. They chose who they chose. And I'm out of here. Bye, guys.